Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Tootie Talk Sense, and I am Tootie. I want to start this show off. Well, I'm only going to talk about one subject today, and that's the Xscape, was really about Rocky Biven. Is Latasha Scott husband from Xscape. Now, everyone know the story is going on with Xscape, with Tasha and Tamika being into it. And Tamika said that Tasha and Rocky, which is Tasha's husband, they stole her money and they could still go to jail. That's what Tamika had said about him, right? So the big thing have been if if Tasha and Rocky actually stole Tamika money. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but a couple months ago there was a girl who came out, a woman who came out who said that she was Tasha, she was Rocky mistress, right? So the girl, she came, she said she was Rocky mistress. She had posted a picture of an ultrasound, no information, no name, nothing like that. She said it was his baby. Then she came back and recounted her statement. Said my account was hacked. That wasn't his baby. Then she came back and now she's saying that was his baby. They did have the affair. Now Tasha K did an interview with her, and Tasha K been promoting the interview. So I guess Rocky get word that Tasha K is gonna drop this interview. So he calls, somehow get in touch with Tasha K and calls Tasha K. Oh y'all, I done had this. Look, I'm looking like, why is this thing ain't clear? Because I got the doggone thing on it. I got the little stick on it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So Tasha recorded the phone call that her and Rocky has. Rocky is telling her that he ain't like the other husbands and he didn't work with R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, blah 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 blah. I want to play y'all that call because in that call he says, I'm Rock Studio, Rock Records, from the BBC interview. I was like, no, and I think most of the world's like, no, because then nobody know what the heck he talking about. But he said it twice, what made me think, I gotta look at this interview. Baby, when I looked at it, because he called himself the Olivia Pope, I was like, ain't no way this fake Olivia Pope, you got yourself in some trouble because this interview does not make you look good, baby, at all. There's no way I would have mentioned this interview. I would have buried it, hoped to go ahead and die and have skeletons before I've been to mention this interview. I'll be over that line. That ain't me. A whole video of me. That ain't me. Yeah, watch this. Watch this doggone what he say on here, which made me be like, let me go ahead and watch this doggone.
You mentioned something about R. Kelly. How are you connected to R. Kelly? Were you a part of his camp?
Fair use. I'm just showing this for
Tasha,
fair use.
I'm Rocky, Rockland Records with R. Kelly. I'm the one. I did that. Listen, I got people with the federal government.
Yeah, people with the federal government.
If you watch my BBC interview, you will see how for 30 years I tried to tell Rob what was going on. It's more to me than people know. It ain't just R. Kelly. It's Michael Jackson. It's Britney Spears. It's Trey Songz. It's Tamar Braxton. I signed it. Everybody think I'm just. We gotta talk. I'm not that. I'm not Todd or Toddina. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these guys. I've been behind the scenes for a long time. So people, this type of stuff, Tasha, they've been trying for years. I've been with Michael all throughout the scandal, everything. So when people do silly stuff in life, I'm Mr. Fix It.
He missed the fix.
And now that it's silly stuff on me, it's easier to fix. But yes, with Rob, I mean, yeah. I represented Rob. I started off as a bodyguard. It's a whole story. Man, you need to sit down. Okay. But when things went left, when I got the phone calls, I made it very clear that I, wasn't a part of none of that. In which they know, because they wanted me. Only thing I didn't do was go against them. But that's another conversation for another day. You really can get the real inside. Like if you watch the BBC interview, me and you sit down,
Okay, I have to go back and rewind that. Okay, cool.
See, that's the second time he mentioned this BBC interview. So I'm like, I need to go ahead and watch this BBC interview that he's steady talking about. So I'm trying to queue up this BBC interview. Because he said he mentioned this BBC interview. Let me see what this BBC interview is all about. That he keep, he want everybody to know about it. So I'm like, it must be something he wants to go viral. So let's go ahead make this BBC interview. Now this is on BBC Three is the name of the YouTube page, and the name of the video is "The Truth About R. Kelly and Aaliyah," and it's only 6 minutes and 34 seconds. Man, he said in the Tasha K interview, I was doing that around for 30 years. Then he said I wasn't around with none of that stuff. And then he said when things went left, I left. But one thing I never did was traded on them. Let's see. So this is saying there was rumors about the relationship where
everybody seems to think that y'all are either girlfriend or boyfriend or cousins or friends. let's just get the record straight.
You better go get me a white Jeep.
Them nerds is laughing.
Not related.
He rubbed his head.
No, we're not. We're just very close. He's my best friend.
But were they just friends? When a marriage certificate was published by a magazine, it appeared 27-year-old Kelly had married Aaliyah. Although the marriage certificate states that she was 18, Aaliyah was just 15 years old.
15. He was 27.
Both R. Kelly and Aaliyah denied the marriage took place, and few from R. Kelly's inner circle have been willing to confirm the story. One man who was very close to R. Kelly at the time is Rocky Biven.
Here's Rocky.
Rocky became R. Kelly's personal business manager in '96 and was his right-hand man for the next 14 years.
Oh, look at that backstage entrance.
Thank you very much. Rocky's agreed to talk to me backstage. Will Rocky shed any light on the alleged wedding and relationship between R. Kelly and Aaliyah?
There you go, shedding the light.
And I believe she loved him for who he was and what he was doing for her. Was she old enough to understand what she was involved in? I probably don't think so.
Probably not.
I
15,
never
probably
saw them have a sexual relationship, I mean, and I have no reason to lie. I've never seen Robert and Aaliyah intimate.
Yes, no reason to lie.
Now, of course, I'm not naive because he's working on an album, but it was never a kiss. It was never a holding of a hand. It was always, we were all together.
Did Aaliyah make you ask questions? I suppose she was like,
Yeah, I mean, I
year-old.
did question it within myself, but he never did anything inappropriate in front
Rubbing
of me.
his neck like R. Kelly, rubbing his head up on that couch.
Underage girl with Robert Kelly, and I've been right next to him. That's how clever he is. If what people are saying is true.
Were there ever any times that you were like,
what people are saying is true?
oh, this woman looks kind of young, and he's...
No, there've been several times where I've had to say, no, that's not going to happen, because of the age of the person. So, if I was involved, like, how old are you? I'm 16. No, you got to go. I didn't care if he got mad at me because it was a choice with me. When it came to sex, it was sex to Robert.
Despite the age.
If a girl was in a room and she had a big booty, she had a big booty. If she was 15 or 20, she had a big booty to him.
Period, right? Period. But he said he never traded on R. Kelly. What do you think that is? You just told right there. But you was around, but you just said to Tasha K, I wasn't around for nothing when it came to, so how would you know? How would you know? And why would you have to stop him? And you say, I didn't care if he got mad at me. That means he would get mad if you don't let the underage girls in, is what you're saying? And why would he get mad? But it never happened around you, and you never told. Boy.
Period.
It seems like you may perhaps think
you
that
use
what people
period
are saying is true based on
Megan.
your experience.
Period.
I'm not going to say that, I don't believe what has happened. You know what I'm saying? Where there's smoke, there's fire, But I do say that if Robert hasn't been physically caught, or if nobody has hardcore evidence, who am I to judge or to say, no, that was him or you did wrong?
How he feels about that money.
Well, let me ask you this, because it would be wrong if I was to call him a pedophile.
Then I did not take that money.
And I'm saying, if I was to call him, now would he be clinically, or what's the terminology, deemed as a pedophile,
It's Olivia Pope.
by definition, yes. Can we? I gotta, because I'm going to say,
I understand.
Wow. It's pretty clear he thinks R. Kelly has an issue with underage girls, and this is a guy who's worked with him for like 20 years. He knows the in and outs of his life.
It was time to try and get Rocky to confirm that the marriage between R. Kelly and Aaliyah had taken place.
Did R. Kelly marry Aaliyah? Yes or no?
R. Kelly.
Did R. Kelly marry Aaliyah? Can you marry somebody that's underage?
Okay, was there a ceremony involving R. Kelly and Aaliyah?
Yes.
And you were there?
Was I there?
Was he there?
I mean,
was he there? He just asked him, was there a ceremony? Can you marry somebody who... yes, obviously you can, because he did it. Was there a... I don't know, was it? He's a horrible liar.
I heard it was a ceremony, yes.
I suppose if you were there,
okay,
why are you worried to say?
I'm not worried to say. Like I said, my loyalty is to a person who changed my life, right?
Well, all I can say is thank you for your honesty.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Right. Yeah, wait, y'all. It ain't over, y'all. I think it's over. Wait. He's finna walk him right back there.
Okay.
He should know he's still on camera. Look.
You were? Okay.
He said, were you at the wedding? He said, you were? Still on camera.
He's just, for the first time ever, confirmed that he was at Aaliyah's wedding with R. Kelly, and that ceremony did take place. He was there. Bloody hell.
The marriage was short-lived.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, why would you keep mentioning that interview? Why would you want anybody to know about that interview? Have you watched that interview? Because you just came and said, I don't know how many different things you done said that just went against each other. From the Tasha K interview, that you wasn't around for any other underage stuff, to the man. I don't know if they clipped it together or not, because that was pretty quick. You went from, nah, I wasn't there, I wasn't at the wedding, to you was at the wedding. Like, as soon as y'all walk off, the cameras is still recording, and you say you was at the wedding. But then before that, you say in that same interview that you ain't never seen no underage stuff and nothing happening. Well, you never seen him with Aaliyah, not no hugging hands, not no kissing, nothing. So at the wedding, after they said I do, what they do? High five each other? If you ain't never seen them kiss her, if they high five, like, good job. See you tomorrow, finna go home separately. You go home. Please tell me how that worked. Because now I'm so confused. You don't even like good. I don't know how Tasha. Baby, y'all go ahead. Y'all watch that interview. I'm going to lead a full link. It's only 6 minutes. They do have another part with another guy who talked about the escapades that he's seen there. Choo-choos and everything like that going on there. He has another part of that. But yeah, I was just, when I watched that, I was like, oh my God, that is so cringe-worthy. Why would you bring this interview up? Didn't nobody even know about this interview? Yeah, you pretty much one of the enablers that everybody keep talking about that need to be locked up. You admitted to being there for 30 years. You was at the wedding. Then talk about the on Tasha K, yeah, because I know some FBI. Yes, because you probably an informant. You probably one of the ones who sat there and told so you wouldn't get threw up on that trial. So you like, let me tell you, I was at the wedding. I know. Baby, this whole thing was horrible. I don't know why he mentioned it, why he brought it up, why he mentioned it twice, and you supposed to be the Olivia Pope of the industry. That interview would have never seen the light of day. When you see it, the man ain't even off the camera before he did, y'all. Yeah, I was at the wedding. He did. He one of the people who thrive for the spotlight. So you'll just say you gonna snitch. You gonna snitch. I'm surprised he ain't on Oprah and on Surviving R. Kelly. Y'all, it's a mess. Go ahead. I ain't even finished watching the girl, his mistress, Unique Foucha, and I think her name means Fouya, because the way it's Foucha. I'm like, is that Fouya? So is she lying? Is they in this all together? This is a bunch of mess, yeah. But I'm here for it. Okay. So I'm gonna finish watching the Tasha K one to see what the rest of the stuff that she had to say. Because some of her stuff is it's a lot. Go and then the Tasha K interview that she did with Rocky, which is an over the phone interview. It's 1 hour and something. The total video is 1 hour and something. It says exclusive Rocky Bivens in 28 years of cheating or something is the name. If I have time, I'm gonna put both links to Tasha K video to the BBC video in the description, and y'all check that out. Let me know what y'all think about it because I thought that was a whole mess. That I'm highly surprised that not blasted all over the internet and everything. And if I was the sister, I would have told him you gonna go to jail for that money and for this enabling that he did to jail because this was ridiculous. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. This is Tootie Talk Sis. I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Bye.